Today on Houston Life, he's a country singer getting ready to take on the AGT stage, but his passion for music started right here in Houston. Cameron Ross will share his journey.
Plus, meet the 18-year-old following her dreams thanks to Lizzo. Ballerina FREJE RANDALL shares how she got her big break at this year's Grammys and how she's using her platform to give back.
And travel through takeout, where to find authentic Colombian dishes the locals love. Houston Life starts right now. Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to Houston Life. It is a miracle we're actually here at this desk, Courtney, on August 6th. 1 o'clock on the dot.
I know. I mean, today's the day that I need like 5 more minutes. You know, we barely made it.
Her hair got all tangled in her earpiece, and her dress was unzipped until 30 seconds ago. Something just hit the floor. We were down this morning, downtown at Discovery Green. Beautiful morning, right?
Absolutely not humid or hot at all. Beautiful morning.
It was a little humid and hot, but there was a slight breeze in the air.
Little breeze.
And so that made a bit of a difference, right? And in, I guess, 10 days now, 11 days, when Houston Life launches at our new 3 p.m. time slot, you'll see a few new surprises on the show. So we were working on that today. We hope you like it.
It was a lot of fun. It really was. And it was fun to kind of get out and do something outside of the walls of the studio. So it was fantastic.
You know what else we did today? We ate lunch before the show. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of Houston Life. So.
Well, actually, it happened the other day, right? We got Denny's. Was that yesterday?
Oh, I guess it did. Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
That was a good time.
It's been a good week.
But I hope you're hungry, because we have even more food today as our Travel Through Takeout series continues. This is from Mi Pueblita, and it happens to be our photographer, Paul, one of his favorite spots in the city, I understand.
Absolutely. And this is Colombian food and empanadas. Is that what these are in front of us? Right? Okay.
Pork, chicken, and veggie empanadas, roscones, and pan de bono, Colombian bread. Wow. Okay, well.
We don't want to make Ruth upset, so we're going to go ahead and try it.
You should go ahead and eat it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Colombian bread, so our friend Javier is relatively new to Houston. He's Colombian. He's a physical therapist back home in Colombia, but when he moved here to Houston, he had to wait to get his certification, right? So he wasn't, you know, working in his field right away. How is it?
Oh, my word. The flavors, this is very good. I don't know what's in it, but it's really good.
It looks delicious. So our friend Javier was working events when he came to Houston a couple years ago, and he didn't speak a lick of English back then, right? So he's in a new city, he's learning a new language, and at one of these events, there was a woman who asked for more bread. Well, I guess the bread was out. There was no more bread. And in Javier's very broken English, he said, "That's enough bread for you." Oh. But he meant to say, we have no more bread.
That's amazing.
He said the woman, his English is so perfect now. He picked it up so fast. But he said the woman had the most shocked look on her face. "That's enough bread for you."
She probably wanted to slap him.
And he is the nicest guy, too. So clearly that's not what he meant.
I'm guessing this is pan de bono. Is that what this is? Is this the one with cassava flour?
The one you have has guava in it, and then Derek has a regular pan de bono.
Okay. What is this one? It's stuffed with something.
Oh, I could eat bread all day. I'm like Oprah.
Oh, chicken.
I love bread.
Bread. I'm talking to Olivia. She is here. She's, you know, you've seen Olivia Klonick and Paul Shelton go through the travel through takeout. I know, but she's right here, and I'm looking. She knows what the food is. So, but it's delicious. Chicken empanada.
Well, I can't wait to see what they came up with today, and it's been great to see them explore the city over the past week as we've been doing this Travel Through Takeout series. And it really is, I think, a nice way not only to support local businesses, but also just to remember how diverse our city is. And
absolutely.
Along with that comes a lot of different food options. So you know,
can
do some takeout.
Absolutely, and also help these businesses too that really need it during this time.
Hey, so shifting gears, there is some really, really good news.
Yes.
If you are looking for love and you want to fall in love with someone who's a complete stranger and you're not even allowed to look at them, there's a show on television called Married at First Sight. I've never seen it before, but they're casting right here in Houston for every desperate, I mean,
person.
eligible.
You guys know how I feel about this.
How do you feel about it?
I've got real issues with something like this. Married to at first sight to someone you have never met, don't know their baggage, don't know their history, don't know anything. You see them and you have to get married. These are all people looking for like a career, some type of like acting career, right? That's who they need publicity. That's what this is, right? Look at The Bachelorette. There's only one person who actually survived a marriage over the 90,000 seasons they've done.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people who are on The Bachelor and Bachelorette who aren't even straight, and they're like pretending to fall
I
in
worked
love,
with one of them.
They just want to be famous. That's kind of
I worked
sad.
with one of them. A contestant on The Bachelorette. Weatherman, Weatherboy is what they called him.
You're like outing him right now.
He knows. This was years ago, and he was super excited about it.
Just to like be famous for 5 minutes?
Yeah, well, I
Why
think
do
he was
people want to
looking.
be famous,
He really
though?
wanted to be a comedian, and so
The Bachelorette was the
his
the
big
obvious
break.
career path.
For the
Joke's
life of
on
me,
you, dude.
cannot think of his name right. You know how I'm terrible with names.
I went to 7th grade with Crazy Michelle from The Bachelor years and years ago. Beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous. They just called her that on the show, and it's a long story. But anyway, yeah, we went to school together, and then I look up on TV one day, and she's on The Bachelor.
So what is she doing now? Right?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I know. This is the thing. I mean, there's so many reality shows out there. We get sucked into some, we get sucked into others, whatever, or maybe you don't watch them at all.
I really don't watch them.
I mean, this is just silly. Married at first sight.
What happens when it doesn't work out? Do they
Get divorced.
Can't they just have it annulled?
I don't know. But here's the thing. You shouldn't be married going into a marriage thinking, well, I can always get divorced. This don't work out. I mean, why even get married?
But what if the person you marry, I mean, what if they have like, I don't know, a massive tax bill with the IRS that then you become responsible for? That happens in real life, you know.
Oh, I know.
It happens.
I've heard the story from people.
From people. Sometimes you marry someone and they...
Sometimes bad marriages happen to good people.
Yeah.
But I don't understand this. I don't understand that. The married at first sight. I don't get it.
I also think there are... Love is love and chemistry is chemistry, right? Like you could have the most beautiful person in the world, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh, good one.
Or like, I don't know, Casey Musgraves, and you put two people together, and if they don't have the chemistry or the spark or connection...
It's not going to work.
Then they don't have it.
But they don't figure it out until after they're married.
So
That's
you
the
have to
premise.
marry a stranger and then...
Figure it out.
That sounds awful.
Right? And then have cameras in your face. And, well, apparently on the show, they do all these background checks and, you know, try and match you with the right person. Then just go find a matchmaker. Or, like, whatever those apps are.
But let's say, even in real life, right, a matchmaker says, okay, on paper, this person, XYZ, on paper, this person, XYZ, put them together.
And they hate each other.
Yeah, it's like being set up on a blind date. It either works or it doesn't.
Let's just face it. I mean, they're putting the show together for train wrecks, hoping people will still watch it season after season.
Yeah.
They're not putting it together to really find people that actually want to fall in love. That's not good TV. You know what I'm saying?
You know what is good TV? Your facial expressions. We should do a show where we just watch Married at First Sight, and then people, you're like the sideshow, the people watch.
I don't even think I could get through to like the first commercial break. I would be eye rolling. I don't think I could do it.
One argument that people could make, though, is culturally around the world, arranged marriages have been a thing for generations, right? So it's like, oh, well, you come from this family, they come from that family, and marriages were not about love, but really about this transactional thing to set up your life for success and misery. Lots of money. Like, I don't know. I just can't imagine sharing a home with someone that
you despise.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a couple times, but...
Not necessarily despise, but like, you don't really love. Why would you want to go through your entire life not loving somebody?
Again, I don't think these people really...
No, you can't, Heather. Heather just said in my ear, you can grow to love them. She did watch the show. She has watched the show.
Tolerate someone.
No, I'm not good at that.
But I think you're exactly right. People probably audition for these shows hoping to become famous. You know, these studies have been done when they poll young people today. You know what the #1 response is to what do you want to be when you grow up? Famous. Why? Famous for what? And a lot of people can't even tell you, oh, I want to be a singer or I want to be this or that. They just want to be famous. Trust me. Once like the 20th person has stopped you at the grocery store, and I'm not even saying we're super famous, but like, can you imagine being super famous? It seems like it would be terrible.
You can't go anywhere. Look at Justin Bieber. He can't even, you know, have like a normal life.
That would be terrible. Poor Justin Bieber.
I love me some Justin Bieber.
Do you remember when I told you that for a long time I thought my television career was just going to was over?
Yeah.
I mean, it was done. And so in my mid-20s, I remember I'd had a number of really great jobs, serious journalist jobs, right? Traveling around the world, right? And then I fell into this weird age range where in my mid-20s, I would go to meet with producers or production companies, and they would immediately peg me as like, oh, you're like the entertainment guy. Oh, hey, you should host this. So I went in to screen test for this show that was going to be on MTV. I don't think it ever even got produced, but it was called Shower Power Music Hour. And it was a show where people sing in the shower, and as they sing, like the suds on the shower door, it gets lower and lower. There was a show on Fuse called Dance Off Pants Off where people sing and like take off their clothes. Garbage cable TV, I'm telling you. So
okay, wait, your shower show didn't get picked up, but the other one did?
Dance Off Pants Off was a show, and MTV was like, oh my gosh, we're losing ratings to this other smut cable
So let's do the shower one.
So let's do the shower thing. I couldn't even tell my mom. My mom was like, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm just
nothing.
Going to Santa Monica.
Singing in the shower.
Go to MTV to audition for this garbage television show that will go nowhere. And I remember at that moment thinking, oh my gosh, yes, I could like go for this show and leave my integrity at the door, or I could just decide then and there I'm never working in television again. And that was it. I can't imagine my own mother watching me go on The Bachelor pretending to fall in love with some woman just so I can have a couple minutes of fame.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
What's the strangest thing you ever auditioned for?
It's not really even strange. Nothing strange, but I've told this story before on the air, I think. I auditioned for QVC.
Did I just block this out? Was it a very painful scenario? Wait, refresh my memory. What happened?
Well, nothing happened, clearly, thankfully, because I'm still here. But
what did you have to do for the audition?
I had to sell something.
What was it?
On and you know what? I'm trying to remember. I think it was some type of food. It was a food item. But I don't remember exactly what it was.
Well, you have a lot of food items. Here, why don't you audition right now?
No, I didn't get the job, clearly.
Well, show us what you did.
I don't remember.
Come on, sell this empanada.
I blocked it out of
Courtney, do it. Grab the empanadas, and you have 15 seconds to sell it to us on QVC. Here's your audition starting in 3, 2, 1.
We are so glad that you're here today. I am so excited to bring you guys these tasty empanadas. I know what you're thinking. You would want these in front of you right now. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Different flavors, but this is going to get delivered directly to you. These are made right in Houston, Texas. As a matter of fact, I have the chef sitting right next to me, Derek Shore. I am so excited that you thought up this recipe. You were able to, your grandmother's recipe, and share this with the world. This comes in a pack of 12. Are they frozen? How do we heat them up at home?
Courtney, I would love to answer your questions, but we are getting so much hate mail right now from a viewer named Ruth who says, if they're so good, why don't you take a bite?
You know, Ruth, listen, they are good. Listen, last time I did this, though, I talked with my mouth full, and it was a very horrible experience.
No, cut. We can't hear you. Now you're speaking with your mouth full.
I know. See, I didn't make it.
You're happy now, Ruth?
Mm-hmm. But you know what? We sold 27,000 units in 30 seconds.
Well,
we are sold out, people.
Bravo. Tune in next week here on QVC. Well, Courtney will come back with a brand new flavor of empanada. She makes them all in her bathtub at home.
I do. It's my grandmama's recipe.
She would be very proud of you.
It was horrible. It was
wow. Why didn't they hire you? You were very convincing and
know.
Without even any preparation. We didn't plan to do this.
Did not.
We did not.
I don't like surprises.
What are you talking about? It's live TV. It's 1:14 p.m. in 32 seconds, and already you've sold 12,000 units of empanadas. You should be proud.
I am proud. Thank you very much. I can't wait. Can we get the next item, please? What's next?
Next item up for bids, these sugary bread balls. What are they called again?
Oh my gosh.
Roscones? Roscones. They look muy
Roscones.
deliciosos. Deliciosas? I need to work on my Spanish.
Delicioso?
Yes. Well, that was great, Courtney.
Thank you.
And as long as we're talking about weird things that people have auditioned for, please let us know what you have auditioned for. We're going to share those comments later on in the show. If you have any pictures or video you want to include with those stories, please let us know. We're here to help you spread the word.
And your audition in the shower, did you get in the shower?
No, I wasn't a contestant. I was auditioning for host of this show.
I know, but did you ever have to do the shower scene?
No.
Are you sure? Because I could have sworn there was that video.
I mean, I may have practiced it at home a couple times. No, of course not. Ew.
Not believable.
I don't think that show
Should
ever
we roll
even
the
went to
video?
series. You guys.
Your mom just fell off her chair at home.
Mom, I'm sorry I never could tell you about this awful show, but the good news is I didn't host it, and instead I moved to Houston to work
in the mall. Okay, Houston is home to many different Hispanic cultures, including a bustling Colombian community. And if you're not as familiar with Colombian food, get ready for a tasty crash course.
I am so excited about this. Houston Life team members Paul Shelton, our photographer, and Olivia Kalanick, a producer, took a trip to one of Paul's favorite restaurants, Mi Pueblito, to learn more about Colombian culture and cuisine.
What's up, everybody? I am Paul Shelton. This is Olivia Kalanick, and today we're bringing you another episode of
Travel through.
That's right. And today we're going to one of my favorite places. It's called Mi Pueblito.
Food and Colombian culture, how do they tie into each other? Is it a big factor for Colombians?
I think this is one of the biggest factors, actually. If you're a Colombian, you go to a place like a new city or you fly abroad, I mean, it's really difficult for us to actually live without having Colombian food. Like, the first thing a person does whenever they come to Houston is look for a Colombian place. Where's my Colombian place? Where is my Colombian food?
What is the most popular dish you'd say for Colombia?
I will say the most asked plate in Colombia is bandeja paisa, which is right there. It's from one of the departments in Colombia. It's called Antioquia. They eat it most over there, and that's why it's called paisa, because the people in that zone, they are named as paisas. I think it's a really complete plate because it's got all kinds of different meat, and it's got also a sweet part, which is the plantain. This is a fried egg, sweet plantains, corn patty or arepa, as you want to call it. We have pork sausage right here. We got pork belly and steak. Now you're looking like a true Colombian. But if you ask me personally, my favorite one is ajiaco. It's really good. It's a plate you gotta try. Like, whenever you try it, you get in love with it. Really good. So yesterday, Colombia got his 220th year of independence from Spain. So we want to celebrate every year with our customers because we want them to feel proud of it, like we actually do. So we decided to make a parade so they could celebrate from their cars. We got so wet, but it didn't matter because we wanted to actually celebrate because it's really, really important for us. You know, Colombians, we feel our country really, really deep in our hearts.
Can you tell me a little bit about the bakery? Like, obviously, it seems to be a big component of Colombian food.
Yeah, I think bread is a huge component of the Colombian life. All of our breakfasts in Colombia, they have bread. So they decided to open a bakery because we have many Colombians around. This is a cheese bread. It's called pan de queso. Really good for the breakfast. You can eat it with hot chocolate or with coffee. It tastes amazing. This one, it's called roscon. You can have it with guava paste inside, or you can also have it with caramel milk inside. Really good. It's like for a dessert. You can have it as a dessert after lunch. Cheese ball. This one is pan de bono. These two are for the breakfast. We sell it a lot.
This tastes like home cooking.
I think I will describe Colombian culture as something that welcomes you. So people in Colombia are very welcoming. They love to be gentle with people. I think that's our motto. Like, if we actually are gentle to people, we are happy. You know. So if you go to Colombia, you won't find a bad face. You won't find a bad experience. You only will find happiness. You will find that the people over there are always open to you. We always want them to know what we do. We want them to know how we feel. and we want them to feel the Colombian experience. That's what we're about.
Well, we are feeling it. I can tell by the looks on Olivia's face. She really enjoyed that
Very
as
happy.
well. And in case your mouth is watering for Colombian food, you can visit our website if you would like to connect with Mi Pueblito.
And the Colombian adventure continues on today's show as Lauren Kelly learns a few traditional Colombian dance moves, costumes, and all. She's going to show us how to really do the fandango a little bit later on in the show.
And we'll meet another local dancer following her dreams thanks to Lizzo. 18-year-old ballerina FREJE Randall shares how she got her big break at this year's Grammy Awards, plus how she stays on point in the community as an ambassador for Dancing for Diabetes. That's coming up.
So much talent on today's show because we also have local country singer Cameron Ross on next. He's competing on America's Got Talent this season, his journey to find himself and how it led him to the AGT stage.
It's hard to believe America's Got Talent has been around for 15 seasons now, and we've enjoyed cheering on local contestants like Christina Wells, Ketchy, and recently, friend of Houston Life, Michael Yo.
That is right, but there's another Houston connection on this season's show. Country singer Cameron Ross, and you might recall his audition from a few weeks ago and what Judge Simon Cowell had to say. Here's a clip.
Learn that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers, I've learned.
Okay, I'd like you to do something for us.
Okay.
I want you to sing a cappella.
Okay.
And I want you to prove the point you've been wanting to prove. I want you to stand out.
Okay, absolutely. Yes, sir. Did you see the movie is over? Well, I guess we missed the last half. Just laying here in this bed together. Me kissing you, you kissing me back.
Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding right now. I'm so nervous watching this again. Spoiler alert, in case you missed that show, Cameron went on to wow all three judges with his a cappella performance and is headed to the live shows next week.
And we have him joining us now via Zoom. Hi, Cameron. We know you're in LA preparing for the big show. Thanks for joining us here on Houston Live.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm excited to be on.
You know, we are so excited to brag on you. I always say there is a Houston connection to every big story, and your voice is so incredible. I'm going to share a personal story with you because on your audition, I actually was cooking at home. I was making dinner, and I had AGT on in the back, and so I heard your story, and I heard you come out, and then when Simon put up his arm, I could tell by, you know, your facial expression, my heart sank for you because I thought, oh my gosh, come on, Cameron, you can do it. And when you took that breath and you had a moment, but man, you belted it out and I got chills in my kitchen. I got chills again right here. Do you even recall what went through your brain in that moment?
It was very surreal. You're used to seeing that only on TV while you're watching the show, and to actually be in the moment was very different. I just remember standing there. As soon as he raised his arm, I thought, okay, he's going to ask me thanks, but no thanks, and ask me to exit the stage and maybe try another year. But when he asked me to sing a cappella, I tried to pull it together as well as I possibly could. I just remember standing there, and I couldn't remember the lyrics to the song until I remember that first word. And as soon as I remembered that, it just all came out, and all my nerves were kind of settled after that.
Wow.
So
Talk about performing under pressure, Cameron. You certainly seemed cool, calm, collected, and you have a lot of fans here in Houston. Some of those fans include your family. You were born and raised here in Houston, and I understand it was 8 years old. You went to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and after seeing Shania Twain, that is what inspired you to pursue a singing career.
it is. So yeah, I grew up in Oak Forest. And I didn't stray too far from the neighborhood growing up and over there. And then, it's been a great experience. And I love my Houston life, and everybody there, and my family's been one of my biggest supporting systems that I could ever have, and very, very, very grateful to have a family like that.
We just saw a picture of you and your mom hugging in that special moment. Such a sweet picture. You grew up in the Oak Forest, Garden Oaks area. That is crazy. What schools did you go to, or did you move before you actually went to school here?
So I went to Oak Forest Elementary, Clifton, and then I went to Waltrip. My parents actually went to Waltrip as well.
Oh my gosh, where Patrick Swayze went.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's back up to 2006, because early on, you actually had an album that was produced by T.G. Shepherd and Kelly Lane called When I'm Done Lovin' You. And I know that, you know, every career in entertainment, you have ups and downs. But back during that time, I understand, Cameron, you felt like something was just off. Something wasn't right.
Yeah, so around that time, I put out the album. I had some very, very good hype with the album. And it was such a great experience. T.G. Shepherd and Kelly Lane both, and being in the studio in Nashville was just absolutely, it's just a dream come true. And then right around the same time, if we fast forward maybe a year or so past that, I start to come to terms with myself and try to figure out who I am as a person, and come to terms with the fact that I'm gay. And so it kind of was one of those things, is being in the country music world and then being gay at the same time, you start to think of kind of people you've looked up to, like Ty Herndon, who has come out and said that once he's come out as gay, it's made his career just a little bit difficult in the country music world. And so you start running through all these different scenarios. It's, you know, is this something I should come out with, or should I be accepting of myself, or should I still chase my dream and kind of put who I am on the back burner and not really come to truce with myself in that sense? So a lot of things that go through your mind during that time, and I can now say that I am loving who I am as a person, and I'm completely open with who I am as a person, and wanting to kind of really do it in this country music industry, and kind of prove to myself and to the world that, you know, this is possible, and, you know, there shouldn't be any reason anybody should not stick to who they are as a person and go for their dreams, you know?
Well, we are so glad that you found your way back to country music and comfortable in your own skin. Your voice is absolutely amazing, and we're so proud of you to see you on that big stage of AGT and represent not only who you are as a person, but, you know, the great state of Texas. And you really do credit your family and your pastor with that support, don't you?
Absolutely. Like, my mom is probably bawling her eyes out right now. I can almost guarantee that. Good crying though. But my sister's tuning in from work, and all of them are just like, I have the best family, and completely grateful for them supporting me when it comes down to growing up, and my parents taking away from their weekends to add to mine, and driving all over Texas to sing, you know? So for them to take that initiative to really help push me forward with my music, and continue to support me through there, and very supportive of me coming out as gay, it means the world. So they literally could not be blessed with a better family.
Cameron, we should also point out, during COVID, I mean, working on a national primetime show like this, your supportive partner, Leo, your family, of course, you have a day job, sales director for a tech company. I know right now you're in LA because you're there for the live shows, but how are you, I don't know, even making this scheduling work? And when do you sleep, if you do at all?
So it's hard to sleep some nights, but it's gotten a little bit easier as we've gone into competition. So unfortunately, with COVID taking place, I did end up losing my position as a sales director. So I worked in the hospitality industry as a sales director. And so that kind of took a big hit with everybody traveling. And unfortunately, I did lose my position there. But it was one of those things that I don't see it as a negative thing at all. I just see it as something that, you know, it put forward and put light on the fact that this is my time to do what I wanted to be doing musically, you know? And it all just fell into place the way it should. And I couldn't be happier with the way it fell into place. But I will say it was very hard, and I look back at my schedule now, and if I still had that position, I don't know how I would be doing it.
Right, right.
It would be extremely difficult.
Well, I always say, too, things happen for a reason. So you're smiling all the way through it. Okay, what's next as you're gearing up for these live shows?
So I can't say too much about the live shows. I will say that I'm very, very excited. So my excitement over this week has gotten even more and more just over the top with my excitement. And then I will say that I've never seen something like America's Got Talent is doing with the show now, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I definitely cannot wait. It's hard to keep secrets, but it's definitely one to watch, and it's going to be a great show, and I'm very, very excited for everything to take place next week and on the next few weeks.
Okay, Cameron, that's a good tease. We've got to leave it right there, but we are so proud of you. You are proudly representing our city and making us look good here in Houston and in Texas. So best of luck, and we'll be closely following your career.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And to all of our viewers, you can follow Cam's journey on America's Got Talent when the live shows start on Tuesday. Good luck, Cam.
Good luck. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. We've been getting some pretty good viewer comments. I think we should start sharing them. The first one is from April. You made my day. Married at First Sight Houston. Can't wait. Felt just like you the first time I heard about the show. I thought it was crazy, but now I'm a huge fan. Wow, April, you really watch all of them. Okay, well, I need to tune in and see what I'm missing.
I mean, I think people get hooked, right? That's about the whole thing.
I mean, if you like crazy people on TV, it's not a shock that you also watch Houston Life.
That's right. Tina writes in, Who Wants to Marry My Dad was an NBC-produced reality show that aired in the summer of 2003 and 2004. I think I remember that. That was right when I moved here, so I think I remember that.
Wow, I do not remember that. It sounds intriguing, though. Linda writes in, Luna wants to audition to be Texas sidekick. Is that strange? That's not strange at all. Look at Luna's eyes. Beautiful.
I know, and I love that pineapple fabric. I don't know what that is, but it's certainly cute.
Very, very nice. And I think that's all the comments for now. But if we have time later on today, we will share some more of them. So keep them coming.
That's right. After the break, Lauren Kelly is learning how to do a little fandango, a little lesson in traditional Colombian folklorico. That's next.
So one thing I've always wanted to do was try on beautiful Colombian folkloric costumes and learn the traditional dance moves of Colombia. And that's exactly what I am doing today with my friend Catalina Venegas Dormil. She is the Assistant Artistic Director at the Colombian Folkloric Ballet. Thank you for dressing me today.
You look great.
First of all, I have to point out, this is how the costume is technically supposed to look on Catalina. I just haven't really been able to sunbathe my body or go to the gym during the pandemic, so we're gonna have to just make do today. But we both look great, and I'm so excited. Tell me a little bit about the traditions of the Colombian Folkloric Ballet, because that's who you're with, and you've been dancing for a long time.
Yes, so I've been dancing Colombian folklore since I was maybe 2-3 years old, and this is a fandango costume. So fandango, it means just pretty much a big party, just to have fun. And if you've ever partied with Colombians, you know that you don't end the party until you've had breakfast the next morning.
Oh my goodness.
So parties go on forever. Parties go on forever. So this dance and this costume is kind of, you know, a little on the sexier side, because this is very flirtatious dance.
Okay.
Where the men are chasing the women around and the women are kind of, you know, playing with them, playing hard to get, which is why the skirt's a little flary.
Okay.
And it's always very colorful and full of, you know, flowers and things like that. So this
love it.
Yes, this is a very fun costume and a fun dance.
So the fandango is flirtatious, and I know you're going to show me a couple of moves. Let's see if I can learn and catch on to this.
Yes.
What would be step number one?
So step one is you want to kind of just move your hips, and you're going to bend your knees, and you grab your skirt, and you're kind of playing with it, kind of like teasing the boys.
Do I look like Shakira yet?
Yes. And you kind of move your shoulders too, and you could do a little bit of this, and you could step out if you want.
Okay.
Step, yes.
Right.
And then, you know, just mainly this, and you do it in a circle.
Okay. I have a feeling that I don't look like that doing this.
And then we'll just pretend we have boys behind us, and you do all this.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, and you can play with your hair.
You know what, Catalina, can we try it with music?
Yes, let's try it with music.
Oh, yeah.
And we could go in circles.
Oh, God. Hips.
Yes. And step out.
Oh, God.
put your hands on your hips.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much
She's
it.
such a pro. All right, you guys, this is the fandango, traditional Colombian folklore. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna learn the cumbia coming up next. Okay, so for today, I am going by Lorena Kelly because we are taking you to the Colombian Folkloric Ballet, and we're learning about costumes and we're learning about traditional dances with my friend who is part of the ballet. This is Catalina Vanegas Dormil, and she's been showing us the dance moves and the costumes, which I have to give it to you guys. While you're performing, these costumes are heavy.
Yes.
And there are buttons. There's so many buttons in the back that have to be snapped and closed. It's a hard task to do, especially if you're coming off stage.
Yes, all sweaty and rushing for the next dance.
You did say that this pattern is very traditional in the Colombian culture.
It's very traditional. If you wear this, people know this is cumbia from Colombia. And the way you dance cumbia is you put one foot in front of the other and you drag the back foot. And it's a lot of hip movements. This is also a partner dance, and the men are also, you know, chasing the girls, and the girls are flirting with them.
Just like this?
Yes. So we can actually dance a little bit if you want with some music.
I would love to. I'm living a dream of mine by having a skirt like this. I've already been all day. So let's get the tunes, Catalina, and see. Is this a fast one as well?
It depends, but it's usually with live music and drums like you hear now. So you move your hips. It's a lot of hip movements. Yes, and then you just bring your arms up. And you could do pretty turns.
Do I look like a pretty peacock?
Yes. We could go in a circle if you'd like.
Okay, I'm following your lead.
And there's different things you can do with your arms.
Can put them on. Oh, wow, that's pretty. And
kind of like a flower.
Can you tell us about the hairpiece? Because that's very flowery in our hair.
Yep, just pretty hair pieces on your hair. And this is Dance in the Coast, so you would see a lot of flowers and vibrant colors. And
thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your culture. I absolutely love it. Thanks to the Colombian Folkloric Ballet for showing us all the dances and allowing us to borrow their costumes. I might just never take it off.
Thank you for having me.
Is that Lauren up there in the middle?
There she is on stage. She really improved quickly, didn't she? I'm kidding. That was a lot of fun.
She did a great job.
I love their outfits as
I know,
well.
It looks beautiful.
Beautiful. Nice work.
And after the break, from the local stage performing with Lizzo at the Grammys, we're going to meet the talented ballerina leaving her mark on the dance world. That's next.
After singer Lizzo went on social media looking for ballerinas who looked like her, a Fort Bend County dancer stood up in order to follow her dreams.
And her name is FREJE Randall, and she's joining us now to talk about how dancing at this year's Grammy is only the beginning. FREJE, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, I know you're 18 years old, you dance at the Grammys, but I gotta ask you, are you and Lizzo like texting buddies? Are you like, hey girl, how are you?
Honestly, I wish. But sadly, we are not.
But tell us this story. How did this all happen? How do you go one day from being in Fort Bend County and dancing to literally 2 days later jumping on a plane and going to LA to perform at the Grammys?
Well, like you said, Lizzo made the Instagram post saying that she was looking for ballerinas that looked more like her. And I took a master class from someone named Mr. Kent in New Orleans, and he told my mom, just send the video in to see what happens. And at first, my mom wasn't even going to send anything because it said that we had to live in LA. But she did what he said and sent the video, and literally a couple hours later, Mr. Jamel, which is Lizzo's choreographer, DM'd us back and was like, we love you. Is there any way that you could be in California within the next 2 days?
Wow.
And you said, absolutely, no problem. We're going to figure this out. I mean, the backstage, the backstage photos. I mean, everything that you went through to learn the choreography. And also, you were the youngest one part of that group, right?
Yes, at the time I was 17. I was dancing with dancers that were like mid-20s, early 30s.
Wow. Well, what an incredible honor, and these images that you have now to add to your photo book, a memory that cannot be replicated, right? Let's talk a little bit about how you have prepared for this moment. You were part of the Fort Bend Academy of Dance, the principal dancer at Ballet Forte in Sugar Land. You took a class with Lauren Anderson. Of course, we love Lauren Anderson, prima ballerina. Even met Misty Copeland. So this has been years in the making. Talk to us about your future plans, FREJE.
Well, as of now, I'm just going to continue to take my classes virtually because I would usually be traveling for my ballet intensives, but due to the COVID restriction, I really can't go anywhere. So, and then also in the fall, I will be going to the Joffrey Ballet Training Program, where I will also get my BFA from the New Jersey University.
It's really incredible. And one of my favorite ballet companies across the country, besides Houston, of course, is the Joffrey Ballet. And you're part of that program, a trainee program there. What's that experience like for you?
It's a new experience. I've been to New York before, and I've been able to like communicate and interact with all the different teachers, but I'm really excited to get the year-round experience, to be with them more, to see the different things that I can learn and how I can grow as a dancer.
And I can imagine it must be a challenge taking these classes virtually, remotely. Right now, of course, you should be in New York at the Joffrey Ballet School studying there in person. So tell us a little bit about what it's been like to train, just like on a computer or on a phone. How do you do it?
I have an iPad, and I usually just set it up on a wooden table so that the teachers can see your whole body. And that's usually how I do it. And I also have a TV that's ahead of me, and I can connect it to my iPad to where like the picture's bigger, so I won't have to be squinting to look at a smaller screen.
It's really incredible. And of course, we're looking at video of you, this video of you in your training sessions, but where you're doing your Zoom interview right now in this moment, that's your studio? Because we see the bar behind you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And how did that come to be? I mean, the fact that you were able to train at home, that's pretty incredible. You've got the bar there, the proper floor. How did that all happen?
Well, after I sadly found out that I wouldn't be able to travel this summer for my summer intensives, going towards the end of May, my mom surprised me with this dance room that we now call the Blue Room.
Oh,
I love it.
A nice surprise.
And how incredible, FREJE. I mean, you're 18 years old, but what an incredible platform. Of course, you met the women that have been paving the way in ballet for women of diversity and color, Lauren Anderson, Misty Copeland. But now you are one of those women that young ballerinas are looking up to, being able to diversify a company. And what is that platform like for you right now?
Honestly, because I'm also very young, I feel like I can connect more to the younger crowd because it's very easy to get unmotivated, especially now more than ever, simply because you don't have a teacher there to push you further. And I just want to be an image to not only dancers of color, but dancers that just aren't completely confident in themselves, that everything is possible as long as you work hard.
And we're seeing video right now of you dancing with Lauren Anderson, and what an incredible teacher and mentor I can imagine she is. Before we let you go, because I know you got to get back to your training schedule, which is rigorous, talk to us about your volunteer work. I understand you co-founded a community service organization called Dancing for Diabetes.
Yes, that Dancing for Diabetes is my community service platform. I promote eating healthy, exercising, and visiting your doctor. And I also do an annual health fair with Texas Southern University every year. And I also give dance classes to at-risk girls in the community.
Well, FREJE Randall, we are so impressed by what you've already accomplished in life, and we can't wait to see what you get up to next.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, FREJE. We really appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck in your dance career.
We sure do.
Thank you
for
having me.
See you soon. Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, you guys may know Phil Swift as the energetic personality behind the super strong Flex Seal products, but did you know he's also originally from Houston? Lauren Kelly chats with the man, the myth, the the infomercial legend himself.
Oh my gosh, AJ loves him. And Finance Friday, stock market update and what it means for your long-term financial goals. That is coming up tomorrow.
I think you would be a really great infomercial, like, pitch woman. Your QVC audition today was so great on the show.
So
it was so good.
It was a missed opportunity 19 years ago.
Oh, man, there's still time for that.
I know.
See you tomorrow.